Good afternoon, everybody. It's 3 o'clock, Tuesday, October 29, the last live in the month of October 2024. My name is Celine Ross, and I am an educator for Janome Canada. So I welcome everybody who's logging in. And Halloween is this week, huh? In 2 more days. Two? Yeah, 2 more days. And I hope you're ready. And your maybe all your embroidery is not over. Maybe you still have a few gifts to prepare or a few decoration to prepare. So today I will talk to you about a design that was built in the Memory Craft 15,000. I'm looking for my words. In the Memory Craft 15,000, it's a Halloween design, but a little bit different, very neat, clean, not too loud, not too dense. And I'm using it for sure. It's not the first time you see this design, especially if you're a Janome DNA. Yeah. So I will turn the camera. I'm welcoming everybody who's joining in. Okay. And okay, I did this. Okay. So maybe you saw the ad just before I'm moving the camera and you recognize this design. Of course, I enlarge it. And of course, I use the software Artistic Digitizer to manipulate the design a bit. Not too much, but just a bit. Okay. Originally, it's a smaller design, but I enlarge it. I want to make a bag with a zipper at the back. You see, with a zipper, I want to make a bag out of it. And of course, we're going to, I said, we're going to, um, not me for sure, huh? But you're going, the kids are going in the street and from door to door, out, house to house. So I use that glow in the dark thread. This is the appropriate design exactly for that thread. So, in North America, I mean Janome America and Janome Canada, it is the free trial and will end this Thursday, right after Halloween at 12 o'clock. No more no more free trial. So so far that I know. So it is time, if you while you know about it, it's time to save your designs, the one that you play with in the software. Save them in a different folder, because there will be no way to recuperate these designs after. They will be in the clouds somewhere in the atmosphere. Okay. Or you can recuperate them if you buy the artistic digitizer software, which I wish you, of course. Digitizing a full design, it takes time. You need a lot of knowledge and practice and trial and error. But to do something like this, it's easy. If you're a beginner, it's easy. I'll show it to you on the computer. So it is a perfect project. And also, because Halloween is in 2 days, we have to rush to do the to do the last decoration. So, like I said, I didn't digitize this. It is a Janome design from 15,000. I'm not sure of 14,000 because I don't have the machine. 12,000, I don't think so. I think this came out with the 15,000. I didn't check S9. Uh, no, I'm looking at my machine. No, I have S9 for sure, not. Well, for sure, I didn't check 550. I'm not sure, look at your design. Okay. And if you don't have this typical design, there's so many on the web. They're giving it to you for, or they're really cheap for Halloween. So everything is on sale now. So maybe you can find something similar or something else. Huh? What I like from this design, you see, it's a straight stitch, but not even. It's like I did this, I doodle it a little bit with my pencil. So I really like this. It's not as dense as zigzag. It's different. And it suits perfect for this glow in the dark thread. Though in glow in the dark thread, there's not 50 colors. Huh? The colors are limited. So maybe I would say eight, this eight major color. And this is just a design with the artistic digitizer. I made a bag out of it, but I didn't do everything in the hoop. So this one is a lanier that you all have at home if you went to a show, to a theater, or somewhere. They give you a lanier with a name tag. So I recuperate this, but I decorate it. I'll show it to you after. I'll explain after. So what I did here, first I choose my design. Huh? Then with the software, I print my design. I print the template. And then you think, what am I going to do? Make a bag, make a placemat, make a mug rug, but myself, mug rug and placemat, how many do you want? Huh? Oy, oy, oy. So I said, I'm going to make a bag and it's going to be useful. So you decide where you want your zipper. Of course, you don't want the zipper here, huh? Because the end of the bag, well, if you're on a diet, maybe, but not too many candy here. I check the widest part of the skull here. And I went to a sewing machine, I did this in two parts. So I cut my fabric and with the zipper foot, I put my zipper between the two parts, and with the glow in the dark thread on two sides, I changed the thread. I just used similar to zigzag stitch. I'll explain to you after, because now I'm on the embroidery mode. So I'll explain to you when I'll be on the sewing mode. So just to tack down, well, to decorate, of course, but to tack down also my seam allowance. Huh? And I used to put my zipper in. I used my the foot, the E foot for zipper. Okay, so I did this first on a sewing machine, on the sewing part of the machine, and then on the front part I embroidered this to make my bag, and I completed the bag. So I'll take you to the computer, which, oh yeah, my computer went to sleep. So let me move the camera. Sorry, but I have to move this. Okay, to close. Okay, so I said maybe it's the last few days they're going to use it. So I took my design into my software, okay, and I enlarge it. I want to fill up the SQ, the square hole, because the design is almost a square. Huh? So I use the SQ28 in the case of my sewing machine, which is a CM17. But whatever machine you want to use, you can use it. I want to show you. You see all the machines that you can use the software with. Well, there's no end to this, huh? But there's machine that is not for other, it's for other country. Okay, so you see, so depends of your model number. I choose CM17. Okay, and then I enlarged the design as much as I could, and it didn't damage my stitches. Okay, but I want to make a bag. So I will need to eventually sew the front and the back of the bag. And I want my bag has a lanyard, or cording or ribbon or, okay, something to put around my neck or like a little purse or, okay. So I had to digitize where I want to sew them. Let me show you. Okay, maybe with this is what I'm talking about. Okay, I had to make two because my lanyard is in two parts. Yeah, it's separated in two parts. Okay, so I didn't need to digitize anything here. So if you're new, it's really simple, but it's good practice. We learn when it's not that hard. When it's too hard, it's hard to understand and to learn, huh? Okay. So what I did is I digitized the placement line, those two placement line, and the sewing line. So how did I digitize? Very easy. So I digitized this, enter. Okay. Then I did copy paste. And with the arrow of my screen, of my, what is this? Did I do copy paste? Oh, no, I didn't do copy paste. Copy, paste. Whoop. It didn't do, okay. Now, hey, it didn't do copy. Oh, no, I understand what I did. No, I don't understand. Ay, 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 what is this, Celine? I only have one. Yeah. Okay, I'll do another one. I don't know why. I think my not my typewriter, my keyboard is has no more battery. So I'll digitize another one. This here. Okay, let's see a second one. This is my placement line. Okay. So just to know where to put it, I did one side, then I copy paste and I slide it to the other side. So the next one is my sewing line. If, oops, let's say I'm enlarging this here. You see the color? I changed my color here. I didn't want my placement line go too far in my design. I didn't want to see those lines, okay? So then straight stitch, no problem. Now sewing line, okay? And my sewing line, I want it solid, okay? So I went too far right and I asked my line to be or double or triple, very strong to sew those attachment. Okay, and I changed the color because I want these to stop, huh? Let's see, I'm gonna pick pale pink right here. I have something too much here. I have a lot on top of the other. Oh la la. Okay, I'm okay. And this one, let's say I do, I want you to see it, dark red. So these are straight stitches, and this one is double or triple as you wish. And then what I did, I want this to be at the same level on the other side. Okay, so I wanted to be at the same level. So I copy paste. I don't know if it's going to work. And no, it didn't work. I don't know why it doesn't copy paste. I copy paste. Okay. maybe if I try this, copier, coller, okay, invert. Oh yeah, no, I got it. Okay, so it's the battery of my keyboard. And then I slide it on the other side. So this way, I'm sure they're even, instead of playing too high, too low, too in, too, you see? So I'm going to delete it now. Okay, so this is what I did. Then, yeah, you have to think, yeah? So you do the embroidery first, or you say to yourself, I'm going to do the embroidery. Then I'm going to put my two attach, uh, cord, should I say, or lanier. And then I'm going to put my right sides together, front and the back, right sides together to sew. So now I want the one inside. Ah, it's group. No, I want this one. Okay. Oh, I'm okay. So you see, I took my outside line, right click, automatic border, okay? And to the outside, you have a French class at the same time as your little demo. This is outside, okay? So let's say I'm going to put this at 003, okay? And I say, okay. And then, see, it gives me this sewing line. See, I just moved it. This is I did it before, huh? So let's say maybe it's confusing. So I'm going to remove this. Okay, I did this. Right click, automatic border. Ah, it moves 003. Or it's, you know what? I'll do 004. Okay. Okay. Aha, you see it's here. You don't see well? Okay. Change the color. And also by changing the color, the machine will stop. Now I have my sewing line. You want it really strong? Choose it and ask double. So it's going to be sewn twice. Now it's strong. You can fill up with candy. Okay? And then your design is ready to send to your machine or to save on a USB key or send to the machine by air. You say, I don't want to say Wi-Fi is, you know what I mean? Some similar to Wi-Fi. We're not allowed to say Wi-Fi because they didn't pay what they have to pay for that word, or by USB cable. Okay, let me show it to you. Say, here's my design. I like to work with a background, a white background. It makes me. I'll show you with the grid. Oof, it's like I don't know where I'm going for some design. For some design, so me, I prefer most of the time working on a white background on my screen. So you digitize three little placement line, two placement line and one sewing line, copy, paste, flip on the other side, and then the sewing line around the outside. Okay, I'm moving the camera, coming back to the sewing machine. Okay, and so from the software you print. Then you study and you know where you're going. Okay, you do your sewing part first with the sewing side of the sewing machine, and then right sides together, front and the back. And then you see my seam allowance, my seam. Let me show you. See my seam here. Then you just have to cut. Do you notice that I have a black background? To do this, I insert tear away black. If you don't have, put white, there's no problem. So this is the perfect time to put black. You want the inside to be dark like the front, you see? Okay. Black tearaway in your hoop. Then you baste the fabric. You don't need to insert the fabric and to hold it between the two layers of your hoop, huh? So maybe you just want to baste all the way around the fabric. Then you do your embroidery, and then you add your little huh. I don't want to say ears. It's not ears. It's, you see, this is where you're going to put your lanier, okay? And then, of course, you put it down, huh? And then right sides together, and you sew all the way around. But when you put right sides together, make sure you open the zipper by at least half, because you won't be able to turn it inside out, huh? Because the sewing is all the way around. See, I like all my and if you don't see it well, it's because I didn't iron it well. Okay, now it's perfect. I have to iron this better. I like to see my green all the way around. Okay, and then you cut the excess of everything. You iron everything. You attach your lanier, but the lanier was black, totally black. And well, you want to be a little bit, should I say, fussy or haute couture? Huh? So what I did then, I used my F2 foot, which is coming with your sewing machine. And then I'm going to choose a stitch. You don't need to do something very fancy. I'm going back to sewing. Okay. My hoop is going back to its place. Okay. And you take a plain lanier, and you see, this is, no, this is a zigzag, left, right, zigzag, 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 okay? But if you choose number 11, it will sew going to the right, and it will sew to go to the left, and the same thing. But there's another stitch beside. You see, this one is, I hope you see very well. I cannot, I cannot enlarge it. Maybe I don't know how to do it. I'm afraid to touch any button, and everything will go away. Yeah? So you see, this zigzag is split into two only, and this is the result. See, it's like cut into two. Okay, so this is what I use, and I use my open toe foot. F open toe. Now, the lanier is always a bit stretchy. And when you sew, it'll shrink a little bit. But at the beginning, it fits perfectly into your the opening of your F2 foot. And then I took a regular, not a regular, a glow-in-the-dark thread, but regular thread at the back. To me, I didn't need to use the same thing front and back, because no matter what, this is a little bit more costly than regular thread. Huh? It's a specialty thread. Okay. So, and there's not too many color. I think it's about 8 color on the, how many do you want, to glow in the dark? So I said, oh, I'm going to wear it this way. This side on me. So that's what people will see. And there's no need to, at the back, to put some glow in the dark thread. Okay. Now I add a few diamonds. Huh? But diamonds these are not expensive at all. And you see, they all have one little on their teeth. Okay. So you can add. You can leave it like this. You can play and add. We like little shiny things. And these are the one that you glue with the special iron, huh? 3 seconds and it's glued. And trust me, it is solid because I used some on my garment with a design and I had no problem. So I put one in the center here, but just before, whoops, oh, the camera almost went on the floor. So you see here, that was the design. And it's Janome design. It's a built-in design in 15,000. So, I just embellish just for fun. Just, it's time, this and Christmas. And so maybe you don't have that design. But I surf the net, and there's so many as a gift, as on sale or whatever. You see, here's another one. Okay, I found this. I found this on on the web. Okay, so this is another one, but there's the zigzag. It is different. This is not better. This is not better. It's just two different one. The shape is different also. Mm. And instead of having that triple or four stitch here, they use a stem stitch, which is in your software. Stem stitch, decorative stitch. You see, each, give the same pattern to everybody. Not one embroidery will look the same because we're all artists, not the same color, and we have our own taste. I did the same thing. The pocket at the back, I put it higher this time because that was the widest part of the skull. Okay, and here lower because I use this widest part. Okay, and you see you have designs and you can go. And then this time I use that green glow in the dark thread. This is what I use to decorate my second lanyard. One has two, it depends of the lanyard you want. So this one, not you want, the lanyard you have. So this one had only one end, like this one was split into two. And you know us women, we go to a show and we keep everything. So I kept that one here. I kept them all. I keep them all and I use them one day for sure. So this one has one on the top of his head and the other one has two. It's like ears, but ears would be here. It's like the devil. I don't know how it's called this, but it's like anyway, it's just cute. I don't know if you remember this or if you saw the movie from Walt Disney, Coco. So they celebrate the death. It's once a year, and it's a big, big party. It's a cartoon, but so well done. And there's a lot of color. It's bright colors, so that would be perfect for to go and see this movie. But I'd rather put calories inside. Okay. And as usual, of course, I print my template. So with the template, and I keep all this for the next year, because next year maybe you said, oh, how did I do it last year? You save everything. You make a folder, you save your designs, you save your templates, and of course you keep those nice bags. But hey, this is almost haute couture. Huh? So I'm going to turn the camera and you see, I'm using those glow in the dark thread. You see the colors? So one is the like I would say like white, cream, yellow, pale yellow, the green I have on the top, saffron, pink, like the sea, like the sky, like the water, like the sky. These are the major color. Maybe there's more in the market that I can tell. I don't know. Me, I'm loyal to Janome and loyal to this company. Okay, I'm turning the camera and see if there's any question before I go. Okay. Okay, so I'm saying hello to everybody. I'm just watching if hi. Buonasera. Oh, okay. Yeah, the thread is glow in the dark is very nice. Fabulous idea. Oh, good. I'm happy if you like it. It's a design, regular design, huh? Good idea. And you know what? I don't know your age. I know my age, unfortunately. Um, but I would wear this. I will wear it. Huh? I will use this. It's not like a pumpkin like everybody is wearing. The kids plastic and now we're sewing. We're showing that we're sewing. Okay, so I'll see you. That was uh, the last live about Halloween, because Halloween is this Thursday, but I'll be on Friday again, and we'll start something new and another theme. It won't be Halloween anymore because it'll be over. So I will be Friday on with Continental Club M17. So I wish you everybody a good Halloween. Brush your teeth after you eat the candy. Somebody asked me, where are you located? Montreal, Quebec, Montreal. Montreal in the province of Quebec. This is where the accent is coming from. Okay? So I'm saying goodbye to everybody and see you Friday. Bye bye.